Okay, let's shift our focus on the recent spike in petrol and diesel prices. Petroleum Minister Dharmendra Pradhan is expected to hold a meeting with the Indian Oil Companies and Petroleum Dealers Association. The Union Cabinet meet on the decision over petrol prices is presently underway. A decision on petroleum prices is expected as the centre has also been facing much criticism over the soaring prices. Cabinet meeting might take some steps to review the rates and might also take some measures to provide relief to the consumers who have been the most affected. Meanwhile, the Congress has also staged a pan-India protest against the government over the rising prices of petrol and diesel. The prices of fuel has gone up immediately after the elections following a 19-day hiatus, and now the petrol price is almost touching 77 rupees in the national capital, and diesel in fact is at 68 rupees 0.34 paise. In fact, in Mumbai it has crossed over 85 rupees, and I think these are the visuals there of the protest that has been organized by the Congress across the country in protest to the spiraling prices of petrol and diesel.
I'm joined by the President of All India Petroleum Dealers Association. Thank you for talking to us, sir. Sir, at this moment, every city is worrying about the same thing, the rise in petrol price. What are the steps are you taking for the consumers, or the steps to handle the crisis which people are going through now?
This is not, basically it's in not hand of dealers. It is up to the government to how to take care of this price rise, because the price rise is due to the increase in the crude price, international crude price. And as we know, we are importing crude, 85% crude we import. And this is the main reason for increase in our petroleum product prices. Now I think government has to think about the tax. This is the major part of our petroleum prices, which is almost 45% of the petroleum prices are taxes. So government has to come out with some solution for relaxation in taxes.
Then we go straight across now to India Today's Ilma Hassan and Charlie Lobo. Ilma, any news about the cabinet meeting or even any updates about the meeting that the Petroleum Minister had to have with the oil companies? Because everybody would be just hoping for some respite from the spiraling prices of petrol and diesel.
Well, Avantika, the Petroleum Ministry has made it quite clear that they are in touch with oil companies. Dharmendra Pradhan yesterday also said that they aren't left with much choice other than reducing the tax that is levied on the price of petrol and diesel in order to curb the prices. They say that there's a global rise in the crude oil prices. Additionally, the countries that export these oils are also low in production, which is why the demand is high and the prices are at such a rise. But speaking of the common man, Avantika, it's been about 10 days since the Karnataka elections. There was respite for 19 days, and immediately after that, the prices have been skyrocketing. Just in 10 days, the price of petrol and diesel both have increased by over 2 rupees, and there seems to be no respite in sight coming soon. The Cabinet Ministry will be holding a meeting now because the only resolution to this, they claim, and experts say as well, is at the hands and behest of the government. Whether, the taxes will be reduced is an issue. Another issue is whether this can come in under the GST. These are some of the issues that the government is facing right now. But until then, the customers are suffering. Most have chosen alternate modes of communication now, considering the rising prices.
Absolutely. And Shalini, fuel prices has reached unprecedented highs here in Delhi, in Mumbai, and has even touched a record high in Chennai. How are the residents coping with the recent spike?
Indeed, Avantika, when you look at the Indian oil prices today, petrol stands at 80.11 and diesel at 72.14. Very, very expensive. The Aam Aadmi bears the brunt, and the people who used to take their motorbikes out, who used to take their cars, now go into carpooling. They have started using public modes of transport. Now, Chennai does not have an effective metro system or an effective train system, so people have to, the public buses are really crowded. Even Ola and Uber, the prices have gone so up that for a carpool option as well, resorting to share autos or to buses that are jam-packed. People saying probably GST could curb the problem, the issue at hand, put one slab tax, and that could probably help us all. But yes, there is a bit betrayal when it comes to the government, because when the Karnataka elections were at hand, the prices were actually low, but now they've skyrocketed again, and people are hoping that probably in the near future they could see petrol and diesel prices slash down again. Avantika.
Well, one can just hope for some relief after the cabinet meet is over. Ilma and Shalini, thank you both for joining us.
Thanks for watching the video. For more such news and updates, please like, share and subscribe to India Today. Also check out our other great videos from our channel. We know you will love to.